Carrie, I'm going to ask you just to state your first name and the phrase, "It's a beautiful day."
Carrie, it's a beautiful day.
Carrie, is your dad in the world of spirit?
He is.
He came in as I was doing that reading, and he took comfort in the line about comfort. I don't know if I said comfort, but something in him said, "I'm taking comfort in your comfort." It's like he really loves the way this is happening, like a group of souls coming together to honor spirituality. Do you understand that, Carrie?
I do.
Has he ever come through in a reading before? Yes or no?
Yes.
And when he was here in the physical world, was he kind of like a hard line, hard nosed, might have pointed his finger a little bit? What are you doing? You knew better.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. He says, but I always hugged her after.
Always did. It's harder. He would say, this is harder on me than it is for you when he was spanking my butt.
So he always hugged you. He said, I always hugged her after. It didn't matter what she
Always
did.
did.
Always hugged her, always loved her. He's saying I always loved her mom also. Were they not together?
No, they were together. They were together.
Was there some question that he maybe didn't? He maybe had some, were
No.
they apart for a long time? Like he passed and then she hung around for a while or vice versa?
Yes.
So he's saying I always loved your mom, always too.
Oh, I know.
And do you have one sister?
No.
Did he have one sister? He's pointing out the other sister.
He had a sister.
Hang on, he had a sister. Is that sister in spirit?
Yes.
And did he only have one sister?
He only had one sister.
He's pointing out the sister too. Do you know if they kind of had that love-hate relationship also?
I always felt there was a lot of love on my dad's side of the family. But I want to say his sister was like 15 years older than him. So there was a big age gap. So he was the youngest. Yeah, so he was probably all up in her business.
What I'm understanding is, she's there, he's there in my head. They were apart and then they kind of left and came
Mhm.
together. So there's like that back and forth, back and forth. Would you say, though, that they were both kind of spiritual?
Yes. Mhm.
Because they're showing me that level of spirituality. And their mom, so your grandmother, your dad's
Mhm.
mom, she was
Yes.
kind of a hard ass also.
Not with me.
Was she with them?
I
Like
don't
growing
know.
up?
I only knew her as Nana.
I felt it them growing up
Maybe.
that
Yeah.
she was a hard ass.
Yeah, she could have been.
And they kind of laughed at her though. They're like, yeah, right.
Right. She was fine with me. I was drinking coffee at 6 years old with her, watching the soap. She was great with me.
There's always a difference, right? In
Yes.
how people relate. Everybody raised in the same family is raised by different parents.
Right.
So that same thing with grandparents. They're kind of chatty, your dad and his sister, chatty back and forth with each other. I feel for both of them, they crossed like mid-range. They weren't elderly. Would that be correct?
My dad was 42, and I want to think Aunt Bev was, I would say, probably in her mid 70s,
Yep.
early to mid 70s.
Okay. When I say elderly, I'm thinking over 80.
Okay. Yeah. No, definitely not
So
elderly.
they weren't elderly. I feel either both of them crossed quickly or they had some sort of health challenge that they weren't acknowledging. Either of that making sense?
My dad, he didn't go quickly. Aunt Bev, if I wasn't aware of her any medical stuff going on with her when she passed. So that's very possible. I was not aware or made aware of any medical
I'm going to go back to
situation.
your dad, though, because he doesn't feel sick to me. He feels like when it was his time to go, he went. He doesn't feel like he was in pain or that he was struggling himself. He's taking a beat here to say, I didn't feel any of it. Do you understand that?
Yes. Hmm.
Yes, thank you. He's saying it was so peaceful for me to go too. Like he was ready. And
Yeah.
when he did that crossover, he was like, wow, man, I'm so happy. Not
Right.
to be gone, but just so happy that that stress was off his physical body. You understand that?
I do. Yes.
And do you know if he walked a lot or was like exercise? I just see him walking.
Yeah. I mean, he exercised, he played tennis. He was very healthy until he got sick.
Okay, I'll go with that. He's like, it didn't matter. I really feel nothing mattered at that point. Like he had
Yeah.
let everything go. I'm like, oh, I strive for that, right? Day to
Right.
day, moment to moment. He was in that spot before we crossed. Is that bring you comfort? Or you've
Yes.
heard that before?
Oh, yeah. Yes. That definitely brings comfort. I believe that.
Thank you. And what about Boston?
What about Boston?
I don't know. Somebody just said Boston.
Okay, well, this is one of these crazy things, Donna, and I wish I knew. I've been to Boston twice, but about 2 years ago, every time I got in my car, I would hear there's a band called Boston, and the music would come on every time, and it was happening so frequently. I had to tell my husband about it. I'm like, I've got to tell you what's happening. Every time I get in my car, I'm hearing a Boston song. It's Boston, Boston, Boston. And then we were sitting on the back porch later that week, and my daughter was traveling, and I said, well, can you check on Katie and see where she is? And my husband pulled up the hotel, and when he pulled it up, he zoomed in. He's like, she's at a Boston's in the hotel, a Boston's chicken place. And it just kept happening and happening. I don't know what the significance of Boston is. I would love to know, but it has been a reoccurring thing for a couple of years, and I don't know.
Have you ever done any past life work?
Once I did some, I was read on a past life, and they did say upper. I was a mom that lived in the upper northeast, like Martha's Vineyard or somewhere up in that area.
I feel this is further back. And I'm pausing because I'm questioning what I'm seeing and sensing. I want to make sure that this is correct.
Yeah,
Has anyone ever told you about any spirit guides that you have?
I know.
Just yes or no?
Oh, yes,
Yes. So you know some that you have. So
yes,
I'm feeling a connection to JFK. Has anyone ever told you that?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
It wasn't me.
No.
Thank you. Hold on, because he's one of my guides. And I think I've brought him through maybe 4 times total in 6 or 7 years for someone else, maybe even less than that. So that's why I question it.
Yes, recently.
But I saw Boston. Yep. So I saw Boston, and that's JFK to me. And then he pops in, and I'm trying to get from him, was it his lifetime or another lifetime? I feel like it was his lifetime here when he was in Boston, and something to do with the water and boats. So this could lead to that Martha's Vineyard thing.
Yes.
But that would have been like, what year were you born?
70.
So it would have been before you were here.
Hmm.
And I feel there was some sort of tragic death and it was water related. Do you have a fear of water or a fear of boats?
Oh no, I run. I run to every boat I can find, and
Okay, hold on. So there's a good thing there, right? You didn't take that into this lifetime.
right.
But I do feel it was some sort of watery grave is what I'm hearing.
Well, the past reading I had, she said, I just see you swimming in the ocean. I see you swimming in the ocean.
Yeah, I feel that you passed in
Mhm.
the water. But I love that it was a crossing that you died doing what you love. You understand?
I do.
For me, I died on the water. And then when I came back, I'm like, ooh, deathly fear of boats. But you don't have that. You
No.
still died doing what you love, but came back still
Yeah.
loving what you did. And I don't know, JFK, he was a big boater, but I don't know anything about his life in Boston, only that like his kid is buried in Boston and he grew up in that area. He had lots of ties with that Martha's Vineyard in that area. I feel it was kind of like a passing hello a lot. And I do feel, I don't know if you were a man or a woman, but I feel more, whatever you were very masculine, like you were very tomboyish. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. Yes.
Again, I see you just like waving to each other, like on your boats. It appears that you might have been in races together, like I'm seeing you on the water, and he was always like, hey, there you are, that sort of connection.
Yeah, that's
And I
cool.
want to see if if he's going to say anything to me. He said, I wasn't with you for the start of this life. I wanted to be, but your soul said, no, I don't want you coming till later on. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I do.
Spirit guides can be with you at birth or come to you during a time that you need them. And I feel that John came to you during a time that you needed him. And I want to say within the last 5 years, something might have been amiss, not wrong, I don't like that word, but amiss in what was going on in your life. And you might have got down a little bit, bounced back up
Mhm.
a lot. And that's when he decided to come into you to be a guide. Is that making sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. He said, so what am I here for? And I'm like, I don't know. What are you here for? Like that was his opening statement. All right, so here's what I've got to say. Okay, let's channel JFK one more time. He said, you guys talked about the breath earlier, and I want to remind all of you about breath. Breath is a very personal thing. Breath can make you cry, and breath can stop your tears. Breath allows for a full body awareness and not someone else's awareness. Breath allows for you personally to be in your body and your emotions. Breath is never short. Breath is always there. Breath is always long, but you choose to take shorter breaths. That is not the breath's fault. That is your humanness to hold breath. That was powerful. He said, all of you with headaches right now listening to this, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And notice what that does to the pressure in your head. I want you to understand, I want all of you to understand, I never held my breath. Everything I did, I walked forward into it with complete knowing and understanding of what I was getting myself into. Yes, even on that fateful day. I want you to know that I never held my breath, for holding my breath would have caused me to question. And I did not want to ever question what my soul was speaking. I understood my soul. I understood my path. And I walked forward with my soul on a specific path that I knew would end way too soon. I want all of you to know that the breath has never left you. I want all of you to know during times of struggle, the breath waits for you to find it.
Wow. Wow.
Well, well, well. That was unexpected, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys were feeling, but I had to shut my eyes for a moment there because I
Wow.
was just starting to go cross-eyed. I was just starting to like leave my head. I needed to just see him and
Yeah.
speak his words. He's always channeled different things, but he's never talked about his time here. And he's never talked about his crossing like that. That was pretty powerful.
Very.
Kara, did that resonate with you since you helped that?
Yes. I think, golly, I don't want to get emotional.
But remember what he said. Remember what he said about the breath. The breath will bring you tears and help you, or the breath can stop your tears. So give yourself a minute. Take a deep one.
So everything in the last couple of weeks has been pretty powerful, right, in our country. And I needed to go sit in God's house for a minute. I hadn't been to church, like a real church, in a long time. And I just couldn't get myself under control. So I was breathing. I was like, just breathe through it. And so when you said that, I've been doing that. And anytime I start to get myself emotional, I will breathe and I'll tell myself, just breathe through it. You're going to get through it. Don't bust out crying in church, you know? But yeah, it definitely, yes, all of that. Yes, all of it definitely resonated.
That was a pretty powerful message.
It's the conversation that I keep having, or in fact, today when I was in the shower thinking about our meeting, our Zoom meeting today, and I was going to say, God, I talk to myself a lot. And the voice in my head said, you're not alone. And it's just funny because it just happens like that sometimes. It's not, you're not talking to yourself. And I think it is something bigger when I hear just breathe. I've been trying to breathe a lot lately, a lot more lately, deeper breaths.
It's a personal mission
Right.
because of what the breath can bring. It can bring you to more emotion. And that's why we hold our breath, so we won't get emotional.
Right.
Just cry.
It's good.
And sometimes you need that other person too, to recognize, to acknowledge, to be witness that you're hurting. And I give so much credit to those people that can say, can you just talk to me for a minute? I just feel like I need to cry. So it's okay to reach out to friends, family members, loved ones. I do it with spirit. Just gonna bawl now.
I don't do it as often as I should, but I will.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't know. I don't know at what point, our path puts us in that spot of now's the time to cry, right? I can't look back.
Right.
I can only
Yeah.
say, okay, it's happening now. I'm going to cry now. So now's the time.
Right. But it's that masculine energy you talk about. It's hard. It's hard to be that vulnerable. And I think that's that masculine energy that I have. It's hard to make yourself vulnerable. For me, anyway.
Right, right. And your dad instilled a lot of that in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's here. But remember, he's always there holding you too.
I know. I do know.
Do what you need to do.
What?
And then I'll be there holding you.
Yeah.
All right, let me just look through, make sure John has anything else to say, and your dad, see how he's doing. Your dad saying, let me just lay out this path for you now. And know that each step that you take, I am taking it with you. I'm not behind you. I'm not in front of you. I'm beside you. And I don't have to push you. I don't have to pull you. You know how to take the steps, your dad says. I will be there. If you need to hold on, my shoulder will be there. Take the steps. He's not even saying, I'm like, do the work. And he's saying, no, Donna, just take the steps. There's no work. Take the steps. He's saying, they're not up a staircase. They're not down a staircase. Level. You're just walking this level playing field.
Yeah.
Take the steps.
I'm trying. I'm doing it. Yeah. It's spot on. Yeah. Yes.
And he'll be there right by your side. So you visualize him, you ask him, I need my hand on your shoulder, help me out these next few steps. Everybody in spirit in my head right now are laughing and they're like, Donna, what do you consider steps? Like, are they short? Do they take you take one a day? Do you take one an hour? And I'm like, I guess it all depends on the circumstances, what I consider taking steps. Sometimes I walk, but nothing's happening.
Hmm.
And other times I take a lot of steps and a lot happens.
Right.
And then there's times when I'm just taking a leisurely walk and it's okay.
I feel like I'm strolling right now. I feel like I'm strolling on my path. I'm not running.
It's okay to take a leisurely walk. We don't have to be doing something every minute, right? Right.
Right. No, no,
Okay, Carrie, any questions about what we talked about?
no, Donna. I think, oh gosh, the fact that you brought up Boston just blows my mind because I could not figure that out. I couldn't figure that out.
Let me go more into that Boston thing because you hearing about Boston all of this time leading up to this point makes sense now.
Yes. Yeah.
All of those things leading up to this point were for this point. Do you understand?
Yes. Yeah. I get it. I know.
You may not see Boston again because we figured it out. And John took that time, coming to you, throwing Boston in front of
Right.
you until Donna arrives.
Right.
So you were meant for this.
Right.
This was the time for this. Couldn't have been 2 weeks ago. Couldn't have been a month from now. It had to be today. There is an order to everything
Yeah.
that is meant to be received.
I get it. I feel that for sure.